Hey guys, this has been getting questions about the Django conflict. People wanna know a little bit about what's going on, how it started. I will tell you my side, and I could be maybe a bit biased against the Django coalition, but I'm gonna try to give you my side, and you maybe can get a better idea about what's going on. My understanding, okay. Everything on this conflict started with the deployment of the new dungeon in the jungle. Okay, so many guilds that live up north, when we found out that this was going to be a new dungeon in the jungle, started preparations to deploy on this area. So when the new dungeon was deployed, there was a sudden invasion. You know, if from the perspective of the tribe people and their friends, it was an invasion happening on their land. You know, people was moving in from all over the map, and they weren't gonna have it. You know, so that started fights between Purgatory and the Django coalition, and other guilds also start fighting with them. And my understanding was that Unbroken, at the beginning of the war, they were have some sort of deal with Tribe, okay? And the relationship with Unbroken and Tribe went down the hill because something that I previously told you guys on this channel. You're probably familiar with the Open Town Network, okay? So what happened was that Unbroken started to list the town next to the new dungeon as an Open Town Network, okay? So my understanding, and this is first-hand understanding because I'm part of the Open Town Network. My understanding is that Purgatory and other people start using Unbroken facilities. So Tribe wasn't happy with that. So they sort of demanded Unbroken to shut down their facilities from the Open Town Network. So Unbroken have to put everything on private, alliance only. So they couldn't have the buildings open anymore. And I feel like I have no evidence of this, but this is my understanding again, is that Unbroken, the relationship between Unbroken and Tribe went down the hill from this point, okay? And eventually end up with Unbroken joining together with Purgatory and other guilds against Tribe, okay? Now, here's where things get confusing, okay? Because Unbroken wasn't on their own ally with or have some sort of deal with Tribe. It was all of the Moki anti-RPK guilds had a deal with Tribe. So the Unbroken was the leader of the Moki alliance, but there was New Dawn here. There was show the guilds 1 second. So New Dawn, Direwolf, Night of the Roses. A lot of these guilds. What happened was that some of them didn't agree with going against Tribe and sweeping sides like what Unbroken did. So the whole alliance sort of broke apart, and end up with Unbroken leaving the anti-RPK alliance, or maybe New Dawn leaving. I don't know, depend of the size how you want to look it up, But these guys stopped being friends and they stopped fighting on opposite sides in the jungle. Okay, all of this happened when this new dungeon was released, all right? But then something else happened, was that they added new PoEs all over the jungle, okay? And this escalate the conflict, okay? And now you basically got two sort of wars going on. The massive one here in this area, but also many small wars going on. In the Canteri region, you got Coalition, Free Company, and others trying to fight against companions, miscreants, Perga, Quadragan, and others that are constantly under siege by them. So they have their own war over here. And then you got the other war, which is, to be honest with you, currently looks like it was won by tribe, because most of the strongholds than the anti-tribe group have were destroyed. So now what's going to happen now that looks like tribe and allies are going to start a slow grind of sieging TC structures to get everyone else evicted from this area, And then now what's happening here, the war is escalating over here, because Unbroken and sort of Direwolf and other Unbroken allies are sort of starting their own conflict, or maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's Newton starting their own conflict. But at the end of the day, these guys are seeing each other over here, okay? And looks like Tribe is going to be helping New Dawn and Night of the Roses and others to sort of get revenge on Unbroken for them sweeping sides during the conflict on the war on the south. So that's my understanding. There are multiple conflicts all over, but there's two major ones. This one here on this part of the map in the in the east side of the jungle, and Unbroken sort of Moki side, and then you got the Canteri conflict, which is a much smaller scale, but still a conflict where shit is getting siege every day. And that's basically my understanding. This could be wrong, but like I say, this is what I understood about this war, and please use this as a sort of common, general guidance, but don't mark my words on everything, because I did not reach out to Drive, I did not reach out to Unbroken, I did not reach out to Free Company, but that's my understanding of the conflict, okay? So I will see you guys next video. Hope this clears things up for you.